My name is John Kelly. I'm 47 years old. I live in West Palm Beach, Florida. I grew up in a small town called Niantic, Connecticut, romantic Niantic on the Atlantic, as we like to call it. I've been fishing since I was 4 years old, and would consider myself a very well-rounded fisherman. I primarily fly fish and offshore fish right now, but as a youngster I spent a lot of time in the creeks, a little marsh monkey running around chasing minnows and eels to sell to the bait shops for hook, line, sinkers, and gear. And from there, that's all I ever wanted to do.
Just goes to show, folks, fishing the treasure coast of Florida. Look at that toothy critter. First barracuda I ever caught in a fly. Right here for the top hooker folks to see. Careful around that mouth. Nice way to start the afternoon. Thank you for dining at Chez Kelly, where the meals are always free. There he goes.
Primarily like to fly fish, and I think people associate that with trout and in the freshwater. And I like to do it in the saltwater, although I do it in freshwater. I chase Atlantic salmon, steelhead, and trout with passion. I equally have a passion in the saltwater. It's funny, you walk down the beach and someone will see you with a fly rod and they'll say something like, "There's no trout in here, guy." And 20 minutes later, it'll change your tune when you're laying a big 20-pound snook on the beach.
There she goes.
I know life's full of many mysteries, but one of the things I could never understand, and I'll give you an example. When I'm out steelhead fishing on a 15-degree morning with my spay rod and I swing up a 15-pound chrome fish and I release it, I think to myself, why aren't there 1,000 people doing this right now? There's another aspect of fly fishing that I'm pretty passionate about, and that's fly tying. I enjoy making flies. It's a great hobby off the water when you're back home. And it also allows you to become a better fisherman. You're thinking about what you're making. You're thinking about how you're going to fish it. You're thinking about what you're going to use it to fish for. And having that kind of downtime, off the water time, to get cerebral about the sport, to really understand, what it is you're trying to feed a fish and be successful as an angler, adds a tremendous advantage. I may be an expert fly fisherman, but I can adapt to any type of fishing, whether it includes spears, nets, any type of rod and reel combination, or any other method. I'm a fisherman. I'm an expert fly fisherman, and I think that is undoubtedly the hardest type of fishing that would be offered on the show. Sharing my passion with other folks, in particular veterans, guys who are out there protecting our freedoms, it's a real special thing for me. And one of the outside passions I have outside of fishing is veteran causes. And one in particular, gallonfew.org charity is a very special. I think I get excited about the little things in life: sunsets, sunrises, finding a nice piece of sea glass on the beach, and catching fish. That's what excites me the most.